Hi, life transformation. Let me talk about my experience. Now, I consider myself lucky because, in a place like Saudi Arabia, to find a group of people who came from India in specific to do yoga classes, the thing that I really needed, I would consider myself lucky. Yeah, I would consider myself lucky. I had a friend of mine who came to me and she told me that this group of people, she knew that I'm interested in these things, and I wanted to have a peace of mind and I wanted to be happy. And I wasn't happy at that time. I was sad the whole time. So she told me about this, and at that time I fell into depression. So she came to me and she told me about those group of people, and she said you can always, they're giving away one session, you can try, and if you like it you can go ahead and register for the whole week. It will take only a week. I said, why not? Okay, let me go. And I went there, and for my surprise they told me that you cannot take one session, you have to take the full course. So I was trapped actually, but it was a nice trap. So it was after that I realized that it was a wonderful trap. I had the course, it was like a week or maybe 10 days, and it was about breathing. And the nice thing about it is that they taught me how to do it on my own, because they were there for like a week or maybe 10 days and they were leaving. So it depended on me whether I want to continue, or I needed to have a commitment with myself to do it every day. So I did it for 3 months, and then I stopped for like 2 months. It was something serious because I was dropping down. So I thought that I will never leave it, and since then I didn't leave it. Now it's so many years. I will be doing a course, and I will post it on my website, because it's really effective and it only takes like 20 or maybe 25 minutes a day. But it's amazing. It balances the blood pressure, it balances the hormones. Hormones are really, if they get confused within the body, it will affect the mood, it will affect the health, everything. So it balances hormones, it balances cholesterol, and it cures cancer. Imagine. There is a specific, some tricks within the technique. If it's done, then it cures cancer, and it's only 25 minutes a day. So what I did was yoga, and then sports. I used to do always sports all my life, but I was really committed, to do it 3 times a week minimum. I don't advise to do it more than that, because it's a psychological effort and it's physical effort. You don't want to go on doing it every day, and then you get bored with it, or you get really tired from it, and then you leave it all together. The most important is the continuity. So if you will do it, like, you choose 3 times a day, whenever you like, and it has to be 45 minutes, not 20, not 30, 45 minutes to get the benefit. It increases the happiness hormone, and of course it's good for your health, for your heart. And I don't want to talk about benefits that you know them already, but I'm just trying to motivate you. Sports is a must, whatever kind of sport you like. Even if you're too lazy to do any other kind of sport, like step box or kinetic, whatever sports. Now yoga, you don't count it as a sport because it's a breathing technique. You can do fast walk, within nature. This would be great. Even if it's the desert, it's okay. Just go out and walk. Even if the sun is hot, try to make it at 4 or 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock, after the sun becomes a bit cooler. Don't make excuses for you not to do sports, any kind of sport. Now we said yoga, sport, and the third thing is praying. It's a need that you have a God in your life. It's healthy to know that there is this great power who is upon you, taking care of you, watching over you, being with you when you're alone, talking to the source of all answers, all mercy, all greatness, all kindness. It's a must that you believe. This will feed your souls. A light, light surrounding you, within you, a belief and in God and praying. This is amazing. For me, when I go down and my hand touches the ground, it takes all the bad energy from my body. And when I wash before I start praying, it takes, water it has been proven that it takes out all the negative energy. This is for me, and it's something amazing when you feel it and when you know that there is God who is watching over you. And then the way of thinking. Now, the way of thinking is interpreting everything you see, everything happens to you in a good way. Like, for example, if you think about her that she's jealous, it's okay, she's taking me as an example, and this proves that I look nice and I'm beautiful, and she's copying me. Even if she has bad intention, I would always interpret it that she doesn't know. So always interpret things in a good way, because thinking it will affect the way you feel, and what you feel will affect the way you think. So feeling is what gives the meaning to life, and to have colorful life. So feelings are really important, and they are connected to the way we think. As sleeping is very important, to have a good sleep, a good night's sleep. For me, I'm a night person. When I sleep like, for me this is early, When I sleep about 12 or maybe 1 o'clock. The last thing I will sleep at, an idea or a thought, it will be working until I wake up the next day. So as if I took a course of 8 hours. When I sleep like 8 hours, sometimes 9 hours. So be aware of the last thing you think of before you go to sleep. If you want to achieve a goal, if you want to attract something in your life, if you want to be happy, be thoughtful about your thoughts before you go to sleep. And when you wake up, do your best to think about the nice things, because your whole day will depend on thoughts that you will think as soon as you wake up. So be aware of your thoughts when you wake up. The attraction or the gravity as soon as you wake up is really strong when you think of something. So be aware of your thoughts when you wake up. Also the food. Now, in general, we know what is good, what is bad for our body. Feel that each one of us has his or her own thing about food. Some food, they give us energy, for others, for example, for me, the carbs they make me want to go to sleep. For some people, the fruits are not good for them. For me, I love fruits and they give me energy, so it depends on each one of us. But always keep updated, be updated with the food that you can have, which will make you be in a good mood, in a good health. And now I'm talking about main things in general. I can go specific, but these are main lines that they feeling good, physically and emotionally. There are, of course, lots of other things, but this is what comes to my mind, and let's take it step by step. As a first step, if you can manage to do the things I just talked about, that will be great transformation to the better in your life. Bye.